Welcome to Star Coverage. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell.
In Millington today is the results of a lot of teamwork. Folks, if everybody wants to know how we're doing it, we're doing it this way. And Bethany, you can appreciate this. You've lived here all your life like I have. We've got city government. We've got the IDB. We've got the Chamber of Commerce. We've got the Airport Authority. We got our police and fire, our first responders. Everybody's pulling the wagon in the same direction because we're all wanting to get to the same place. With that, I'm going to bring up the best mayor in Shelby County. Hold on. Make sure Lee Harris ain't here. The best mayor in Shelby County. Hey, Mayor, come on. Let me tell you something, folks. Being in county, here, just lean it up there, Lee. Being in county government, I'm going to tell you, a city like Millington, we rely on a lot of county services. And this gentleman sitting right next to me, I don't only call him my friend personally, but he's been there every time that we've needed him. Lee, I just want to thank you, Mayor, and we want you to say a few words because this is your second home, buddy.
Very good. All right. Let's give Terry Roland a round of applause. I'm really honored by the generosity and kindness in his words. Reminds me, I'm 44 this year, but I'll never forget on my 40th birthday, my middle child, she was 9 years old at the time, wrote me a birthday card. It was a very, very great card. It said, "Best Dad," and I got a little teary-eyed, and the bottom of the card said, "In the house." So she's real precise. Real precise. Real pleased to be here on behalf of Shelby County and Shelby County government, to be joined by Chairman Willie Brooks, who I think you guys will hear from here in a second. This is a great community and a great county because we've got so much going on, particularly here in Millington. Thanks to the Mayor of Millington, Terry Jones, for his leadership, along with Terry Roland and all of you. It's just a lot happening, and this is a sign of the times to come. We know this is a great place with some of the best people in America, and its proximity to downtown Memphis really can't be matched among the suburban municipalities. So really pleased to be here to celebrate this moment. I see our father-in-law over there, the Alderman. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, and all the other elected officials and dignitaries. Thanks very much for having me. I appreciate y'all very much. Thanks a lot.
And Mayor Terry Jones, come on up, Terry. You come to Millington, you're probably going to have to deal with a Terry somewhere along the line.
Yeah, some time ago they came up with saying TNT.
TNT.
Terry and Terry, we'll blow you up, okay? So, well, I came to Millington in 1994, came here with a place used to be called Naval Air Station, Memphis. So, came here with a wife and one daughter, and that started our life here in Millington. And right after we got here in 94, about 96, well, Millington's population went from about 20,000 down to about 10,000. And everybody in Shelby County said, "Whoa, poor Millington." And so we fought back, and you can see where we are today. Of course, with the population decrease, my wife and I did the best we could. We brought 3 more children here, so we increased the population the best we could. Now then, the things that are going on in Millington, which we thank the county and everybody else for, and our board and the IDB, is that we've gotten 3 TIFs in the last year. And those 3 TIFs are totaling over $330 million in obligations to the city growth here, which is awesome. But if you take into the $40 million grant, resiliency grant that we've got now, and then take into another new addition that we're going to have right down here with the VA Veterans Administration, another almost $20 million there, we're up to almost $400 million investment in the City of Millington. So that's good for the county too. Of course, back in about 2019, we had a subdivision getting ready to come into Millington, and they were going to, the sign went up and it said homes mid 200s. I got a call and said, Mayor, you know, there's nobody that's going to pay $200,000 for a house in Millington, Tennessee. Well, in 4 months they were all sold. In a year they were all moved into. So that told you that we're on the move. So we had a lot of things going on, and I don't know if you'll seen the newspapers lately, but the National Chamber of Commerce, so what it was, the National Chamber of Commerce has ranked the cities in Tennessee. The number 2 best place to live in Tennessee is Millington, Tennessee. So, sorry, we beat out a few of the other cities in Shelby County, but we're proud of that. Franklin, Tennessee is the only one that beat us out. But I know we have a lot of people that need to come up here, and I want to thank, you know, of course, our IDB, our board of mayor and aldermen. Of course, you know, this wouldn't have been able to do without them, but the one guy that was in charge of maybe making all this happen, you know, there was a guy that said once, I'll tell you who it was, so there's no limit to what a man can do when he can go, if he doesn't care who gets the credit. So I'd like to take credit for part of this, but the main guy that got this going, where's Ed Haley? I know he's here somewhere. There's Ed. You talked about a guy that's got experience. You know, he's with the state legislature. He retired from the road department. So you can look around town and see our roads are in pretty good shape around here now. So, but we've got a lot of things going on. Not only did we get number 2, but our schools now have been ranked up in Tier 5, which is one of the best for improvement. So, and with that, I'll turn it back over to Terry because he's got some more introductions to do.
Thank you,
brother.
I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. I'll tell you this. What Terry said early on is true. This is a cooperative accomplishment by a lot of people in this town. It's very good. You know, I had a conversation with Brandon the other day where he said, you know, sometimes you plan a lot of things and you pray about a lot of things, and the good Lord smiles on you. But he says nothing beats being lucky. You know, he's lucky to be in Millington. He knows it. He's happy about it. He was in the right place at the right time, and I'll tell you what, we appreciate him because this man's going to bring jobs here for people. He's going to do a lot of good, and they're going to generate a lot of taxes in these stores. So we thank you, Brandon. And the last thing I want to say is my mission here is to make sure that all the people that want to grow businesses here are stable in their growth. When they come here, they don't hit patches that are bad. We remove those obstacles from them. And if I have my way, when you look back at Millington in about 10 years, you're going to say there's no reason to go to Wolf Chase anymore. We've got it all right here, all the same stores, all the same restaurants, and you will have everything you need right here in North Shelby County. So I appreciate what everybody's done. Mr. Mayor, thank you. And thank you, Ed Haley, for what you guys have done. Thank you, Board of Mayor and Alderman. You guys made all the right choices at the right time. You did unsexy things like put sewer and water pipes in, water treatment plants, the things that people spend a lot of money on and don't understand, and thank you for that. It made all this possible today. So without further ado, I want to introduce Brandon Buchanan, the man that owns this shopping center. He's the man that's investing money and bringing his company here, and we thank you, Brandon. Come on up.
Guys, thank you all for being here today, and I'll tell you, Mr. Roland's energy is so contagious, and Millington throws a great party here, and I really appreciate your support. And I'm just going to kind of mirror what everyone said. I mean, this has been a project that Laura Tresvant and Mac Browder and I started working on almost 3 years ago. So we've had a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of, a national health crisis and, all that goes with it. But we're honored to be here. We're excited. And, this is just a testament of how city government, county government, private boards, private money, national retailers can come together and take a piece of farmland and turn it into a hub retail for north west Shelby County and Millington. and we're intentional about our development and intentional about being a good neighbor and being a good part of the community. And we're excited to announce our retailers. And I just wanted to say as well that, y'all have really got it going on, from your chamber to your planning department to your utility department. Y'all are ahead of a lot of communities, and that's setting you up for success. And with the Blue Oval and all else that you got going on, because we're just a small part of what all Millington's got going on, but we're certainly excited, and we appreciate the support, and we couldn't do it without John Crisp, the IDB, the mayor, and the both mayor, city and county, and the alderman and the commission, and we appreciate it, guys. So I know it's hot, so without further ado, I guess we'll reveal kind of our tenants. And are we ready?
We're ready.
All right, so we've got Hobby Lobby. Which I know we've had a lot of calls and excitement from, I think the word got out early on, so they're going to be a great addition. And all these retailers are new to the market, which is always exciting for us. So we're not moving from other areas of town. So the next we have Pop Shelf. Then we have Ulta. We have TJ Maxx. We have Old Navy. And we have Aldi. And Burlington. And then we have a national steakhouse that we'll be able to reveal later. So we're excited